What's going on, guys? Appreciate y'all coming by. Just getting set up. Oh, grab my stuff here. Skip this. Yeah, it's nice. I'll show it here real quick. It is slightly cleaned on the obverse, but it's got full cartwheels and everything. Perfect book coin. It's the kind of coin another seller would just do this and tell you it's unk, but it does have small cleaning lines. Yeah, straight grade would be like this much money. Graded. Yeah, it's a nice coin. Very nice, very nice. Obverse cleaned, slightly cleaned. Nothing on the reverse. Very nice. Vintage survival estimate. Only 7,000 left out of. Jeez. Would I have it marked 175? I'm thinking, it's a cool coin. It's not actually. So let me show you this. So this side, I mean, is as close to dimple as you're gonna get, but it's actually not. But what's interesting about this coin is I normally don't see these like this, where this side's uncirculated, like, basic uncirculated, and this side is so polished. This almost looks proof. Got it closer. Yeah, this one is like major with it too. Like, there's major die polish. See if we can kind of get a glimpse at it. Major die polish, and you know what I mean. Like, so it's almost like the reverse die is the first one off the press. You know what I mean? And the obverse has been used for a while. It's so weird, man. Yeah, like I've seen it like in the middle, but most of the time there's at least a little bit of mirror on the front. If it's going to be that deep on the back, it's just kind of weird. It's a weird one. Um, yeah, asking 150 on it. Just a little unique 64 and old blue holder. Yeah, we really can't see that die polish very well in there. It more shows this fog here, but definitely can see it when you get under a yellow light. I definitely see it all in there. Yeah, that is pretty major difference. I like that one. As you can tell. A little bit better date here on this 82. Zoom back out because we're too zoomed in. A little bit better date. Most of these are cherry picked too. Like most of all of these slabs I was gonna send to CAC. Just better fours out of the ones we had. Of course, this one. Why not try it out at CAC? I think they would think that would be interesting. We got a couple fatties here. A couple fatties with some peripheral toning on a 1900. Also very clean cheek, very nice, very strong. Got some other colors. What is that going on down there on the back here? We got like all kinds of colors kind of coming in there. Interesting. This is probably just actually toning in the holder. Both of these fatties I have. A little bit better date there. 98.0. And these numbers on these are just what these scan for. Same thing with this one. Only one that's not is this one. Because, they don't grade both sides of the coins anymore. I wish they still did. I really do. A lot of curious stuff that could be in that area. Like, imagine having a coin that's a 64 on the front, but they call it a 64 DMPL on the back. Wouldn't that be nutty? That would be so cool. They used to do that. If you find those old holders, man, I'll buy them. If anybody finds those, I collect those. Double grade holder where they just put it in the plastic, gave it like a printout laminate. Any of those type junks. And then I've got a bunch of really nice, other Morgans here too that are all have them marked what grade I assume they would be. So this is the best one here. And I think it's to worst here. I'll go through and the numbers on them are, so you see like my grade, what I gave it, and then that's just PCGS price. That's not what I'm going to sell it for, obviously. So, okay, there we go. All right. This is a better date right here. 97 Philly. I really don't come across this one very often. 97 Philly. That one in a 64 PCGS price guide's 185. 185. I believe I have two of these 1890s. Really nice, should be 64s easy. These are all cherry picked, like I said. 175 PCGS. These are best to worst, right? Two 1890s. That's the other one. A little bit of tone on the back of that one. Super clean cheek. They're nice, man. Nice coins. Let's see what else. 1904. So now we'll move more into our more common dates. Still look very nice, very nice. 04. A little bit of mirror-like on the back of that one. 64, 115 PCGS. So you see they start dropping down. 86 is a common date, but a little bit of peripheral. Like full BU rolls, by the way, guys. Mixed date rolls. Just kind of doing a test here on them. 19010. Like I say, another common date there. Those drop down. That's just $100, 63. So you got ones I think are fours here, ones I think are threes, all the way down to, I believe there's one that I think's a two. So we'll go through them as we go. 01, we're on that one. $100 PCGS. And then we've got 83. If you guys see one you like, let me know. If you see a couple you like, you want to buy all 10 of these, whatever. Like I say, I bundle stuff, so you buy the whole damn table if you want. So getting down in grade. This one I probably have marked as like a 3, right? Yeah, 3. Only $90. PCGS. And then the only one I have marked as a, because this is a Philly, right? 81 Philly. What a better date though. $90 and the 2 still. $90 and the 2. Let's zoom back out. God damn, look at the fucking mirrors on that coin back there right now. Look, dude, this is like 6-7 inches, guys. Oh my god. And it's a 64. With no mirror on the front. That's so crazy. Such a cool thing. Alright. Let me catch back up with the chat. It looks like I'm behind. All right, cool. Hey, appreciate the follows, guys. I definitely appreciate that. So as you can see, that stack had some better dates towards the front, and then they started to slack at the back. But there are probably half of them are all better dates or just better condition. And then the four Morgans, the Barber, trying to sell this whole table right here, all this stuff right here. So I appreciate y'all coming by. You guys are awesome as always. Just let me know what y'all want to see. You want to bundle something? Like I say, I'm not here to make a fortune, guys. If you ain't seen my show before, I'm not here to make a fortune. So as long as y'all pay me fairly, allow me to buy more coins for you guys. That's all that matters. I have another shop that I go to every week. I have multiple shows I go to. We do what we can do, you know. Get you all them deals, man. Still working on just me, man. It's just me, so I'm not like the host or anything. I mean, I am the host. I'm the host, the supplier. I'm all that, you know. Packager, the tax person, the yeah, the tax person part. That's fun. Let's see. Uh, Pew fatties, two fatties. 82 Philly, a little bit better date. I most certainly can artillery. Like I said, it's obverse cleaned. I mean, it is a nice barber though. Some sellers might not tell you it's obverse clean, but it definitely is. Um, you know, if it was straight grade, it would be like 295 PCGS. But there is some lines going this way. I don't know if we'll be able to catch them. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Um, so straight grade 295 AU58, which yeah, I think this is what Unk Details is what I marked it. 175. Yeah, so yeah, just make it. I know. It really is just wiped. Really, that is all it is. Really good book coin though, 1916. Last year that. This one right here. You talking about the slab, or you talking about these ones up here? Colt. Oh, the one that we were just holding. I have it marked 175. Just taking an offer on it. I want to say 340 would be MS60. So if you go back, you know, a grade and a half, you'd be at AU58. That's 295. Um, you know, even in details. Oh, the Morgans. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got 10 of them, buddy. So the ones in the fronts are going to be my better ones. So let's start with the ones in the back. So they go by grade. I have them marked by grade, you know, or my best assessment of grade. So this one's a 81 Philly. Date you don't see maybe as common, 81 Philly. And then I have them marked. PCGS price would be 90. That's not what I'm asking for this. That's just what PCGS price is. So we have a baseline. And then I can go through these for you. If you see like a date your interest, you want all 10 of them, whatever you want to do, buddy. Okay, so here is we'll go lowest to best. 63, you know, $90, PCGS. Not too crazy. Common date. We've got another 83 I believe. Another $90. 63, but really nice. Let's actually zoom in a little bit now that we're looking at these Morgans again. Yeah. Go. And next we have a 010. 010. That one is $100 in the 63 PCGS. So a little bit better. Okay, so now we move into the 64s. I have an 86 here. 86 here. 115 PCGS. 1904. 1904 I think this is the last of like the really common dates. 1904 115 PCGS. We have 1890. I have two of these 1890s, which are two of the better dates. The 1890s in a 64 would be 175 PCGS. Oh, the 810. Let's go back to that. That was that first one. You mean the 81 Philly? The first one I showed? No, you're okay. You're okay, buddy. That one, 90 PCGS. So usually these wholesale, what we are able to actually just trade these in this condition for a little bit better date. I'd say they probably pay us somewhere around 55, but the common dates are $48 right now for a BU one. 50 bucks for the where I'd start it. $50 hairs, my friend. And actually, you know what? Since you called it out, I'll do this one 45. Even though I probably should stick to my guns, but do 45. Just be a nice guy. Yeah, really, they're really nice coins. Like I say, these came out of BU rolls, so we're kind of just doing a test here to see, yeah, to see if we can actually get what we need on these. If not, we'll just send them in for grading, like some of those better dates. We'll send in all those better dates for sure if nobody buys them. Yeah, 81 Philly, great pickup, buddy. I'll let your payment. You just got to get that fixed. I know how that works, so I'll give you a minute for that. Call 45. Number one. We'll set it right here off the side. So now we've got nine BU Morgans left. Nine BU Morgans left. Yeah, that 97 Philly, that looks like a 64. That one's one of my favorites in here. Of course, this one that I think might get a plus. It just looked better than all the other fours I have, or even these fours in these holders. The 1890, the 1890s, of course. I really like those dates. Pretty quickly in a 175. So I have two of those 175 PCGS price. The 97's 185 PCGS price, and this one's 150. So those first, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, yeah, keepers. You should just have to hook up all your little, get all that bench stuff hooked up. I know they just changed some stuff recently too, where they said can't use PayPal or something. Did anybody else notice that? I haven't bought anything. It's like, what's it talking about? No PayPal. I don't use that for like my payouts or anything, but purchasing I do. Did anybody else have any offers, guys? Let me know, man. Let me know. Like I say, I'll run the whole table to you. You know what I mean? Trying to give Buddy a little time. I hate those stupid. Especially when you're new, man. It don't. It's not very get that stuff set up until you go to buy something. Then it's like, oh, right. You're like, oh shit. Shit, I saw people earlier selling damn 63 common date, like the most common date Morgans for $100. I was like, damn. He sold like 20 of them bitches. I was like, damn, bro. Wish I could get that much on a 63, bro. Oh, damn. Sell them for like 80, what are they, like $85? Buddy's having trouble, I guess. I like these two so. Damn, buddy. That's all right. It's okay. If you can add another card, or if you want to, you can send a like a cancellation request, and I'll if I can take care of it right now, I'll just take care of it. Although I don't, you won't be charged or anything if the card's not correct or whatever, and the show ends. So really, whatever you want to do. I know how it is. Yeah, so we'll just put it back, I guess. If it goes through, we'll pull it back out. All right. Anybody want these 10 Morgan dollars? Yeah, that's the most valuable coin in there. 185 and a 64. I believe it's still high even in a 3. And 150, 185, 175, 175, 115, 115, 100, and then everything else is 90 PCGS. Like I say, not what I'm selling them for, just kind of a baseline idea of what you got there if you were to grade them. You can buy all 14. You can buy these and the 4 slabs. You really got some money on you. I appreciate y'all coming by. Either way, my friends, my friends. A lot of money sitting there. A lot of money sitting there. It's like wiped. It's slightly cleaned on the obverse. I mean, it would have been uncirculated, but it's, lightly wiped or lightly cleaned on the obverse. Still a really good book coin. I mean, so MS60 PCGS 4 to AU58. That's 295. I know it's unfortunate. I would still grade it. Like if nobody buys this, I'm still gonna send it in because, like I say, if I drop back to AU58, I'd still have a 209, almost a $300 coin. I have this marked at 175. I would take an offer on it. You'd be surprised. Yeah, it's not. It's a 1916. It's the last year of the Barber quarter. So out of 107 million minted, all that PCGS knows raw and graded to exist is 7,000 in all grades. That's crazy. That's insane. That out of this many, this is all that's left. That's what's crazy about Barber quarters to me. And if I find them in great condition, I pick them up. I don't care if they're cleaned or not. Yeah, especially in uncirculated details. I'll buy them all. If you got a bunch of them and you want to sell them super cheap, well, try to put a date set together, huh? So technically, raw, you should be paying like 150 for it. 145. If you go back to AU58, 295, and then you cut that in half because it's raw, 145 is a fair ask on that. Run it real quick, see. The cojones on it. Those got the cojones. Only 7,000 left in all grades. Survival estimate. At a 1.7 million. So, today. Guys, you can throw numbers. You know that, right? I'm not like one of these guys that's going to be like, no, you're a little less than what I said. I'm not going to, like, you're not, you know. As long as you're fair with me, I'll be fair with y'all, bro. Nice fatty here, 98.0. Little peripheral toning coming in on that bed from the holder, I imagine. Same thing with this. Another fatty, 1900. This is scan. This is scan. 82 Philly, better date. Clean 82 Philly. Clean, clean, clean. A little bit of some crazy toning happening in there. Only one here that's not scan. I'm asking a little extra on this one because of the crazy, because of this being uncirculated on the front and being DMPL on the back for some amazing reason. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen, bro. That thing has like major. It almost looks proof with the dye polish that's on it. It's got the craziest dye polish. We're not really going to be able to see it in this light, but it is. I mean, the whole thing is a stripe of dye, stripes of dye polish. You know, so that one scans for 115, right? Really, actually, right? 115, 150, 150, 150. You got this coin that if it was graded would be 150 PCGS. This 97 Philly, that's a better date. That would be 185 PCGS. This guy right here would be 175 PCGS. That's a 1890. I have two of those. That one's got the luster though. That one's got the luster for it. 64, 175 PCGS. Like I say, and then we move into the lower ones, the more common ones. 115, 90 PCGS. The better ones and the raw ones are this one, 185 PCGS. And the two for 175 PCGS. That's not what I'm charging for them either. It's just if you graded them, what they would be worth retail, right? And then you figure out the logistics from there. Or if you're here to support the stream, don't pay over that. You know what I mean? Like, you're here just, you don't know what you're doing. You know, never pay over the number on anything. Yeah, four slabs. Three of them scan for 150. One of them scans for 115, but that's the one with the crazy DMPL reverse. Two peripheral tunings on the fatty NGCs, and then 10. These are out of actual BU rolls, Morgan's mixed dates. 10 BU Morgan. Different dates. We have them stacked in here by condition, best of my ability. All right, so the first one we'll go with the low grade. We'll go from lowest grade to highest. So y'all can learn these coins a little bit. Okay, so this is, I believe this is a 62. This is a 81 Philly. Is a little bit better of a coin. We literally sold this coin, but the guy wasn't able to figure it out, so that's okay. You know, so this coin is back. Okay, 81 Philly. That's $90. PCGS and a 2. So a little bit better date. So 2 is even nice. Okay. Next coin is 83O. 83O. That's also $90 PCGS. Next coin is another 83O. Also $90 PCGS. And then we move to 1901. That one is $100 and a 63 PCGS. We've got an 86 here. 86 here. That one's 115 PCGS. 19040. Got a little bit of a mirror-like reverse. 115 PCGS. That should get a 4. Moving into the ones I think are 4s. 1890s. Like I say, these are really nice. 2 1890s, 175 PCGS. And I'll send these in if y'all don't want them. 97 Philly. Better date also. 97 Philly. That's 185 PCGS and a 4. And then this is the only one with 4 plus. So I must have saw something in this one. Just strong strike. What is this? This is an 85O, 150 PCGS. That's the stack of 10 that's here, guys. Half better dates, half regular dates. From a BU roll. Mixed dates. Well, it's actually somebody's collection of dates. They just put them in rolls. It's really, they picked out good looking coins is what they did. Or cracked them out of, those, you might have like a second party holder or something. But yeah, they're all BU coins. I don't mind sending them in if you guys don't want them. There's 10 of them. Anybody got an offer on them? You got 2 that are 175 PCGS, 1 that's 185, 1 that's 150, 2 that are 115, and like 3 that are 90. Throw out a number, Chet. I can either say yes or no. Roll table. All 4 slabs, all 10 BU Morgans. The freaking a really nice barber. Get it all, Paul. We gotta start hearing some numbers though. I didn't buy it all for free. Somebody didn't gift it all to me. It all in the past week. Within the past 3 days. Do some math. Figure. I mean, throw me a number, man. Do some math. Go look it up. Go do something. Figure it. Like, maybe I can do this. Worst I can say is no, guys. Or I can sit here and wait for the right person that pays me fucking. There's always going to be somebody. There's always going to be somebody. So, if you're somebody that buys from me on the regular, I'd like to do a deal for you guys. I'd like for you to get the stuff, but doesn't always work like that. So appreciate y'all coming by, talking to me and all. You guys are so yeah. Appreciate y'all. But I gotta go get a drink here in a second. I don't get no freaking action on this table over here. Fucking major ass table. I can't imagine if a big seller put all that shit on the table and was like, "Give me a number," what the numbers would be. Insane numbers. Numbers that I probably would have sold it for half that. That's what I see anyway when I'm watching other shows. It's amazing. It's amazing, bro. It amazes me. It's amazing. It's amazing. I saw 2063, all common dates, multiples of like the same dates, all 63s. New PCGS holders. Sell this morning. How much you think 63? Common date, most common of common dates. I'm not talking a little bit better than common dates because they ain't gonna sell those. I'm not talking about like the 1890 or the 97 Philly I got in there or the 81 Philly. I'm talking about most common of common. What do you think them 63 sold for? 20 of them. I'm letting you know a secret. It was $100 a piece. I was blown the fuck away. I was blown away, bro. Yeah, it was more. I think that's what he started it at, and it bid it up. I was like blown away, bro. This was early this morning. I was like, holy shit, bro. I want to say it was like 1975 it ended at, so almost $100 a piece. I was like, holy shit, bro. I was like, God, bro. I wish I get like 85 for 63 common of common dates. I'm not talking about something like this 82 Philly right here, where this I want to say this in a 63 would be like 130 PCGS. I'm talking about coins that come up as $90 PCGS selling for almost $100. That's what I'm talking about, chat. It's like I'm like, whoa, bro. Like, what is going on? And I can't, you know what I mean? I can't call it, bro. I can't call it. It's whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, this is 82 Phil scans for 150. This coin scans for 150. Some really, really cool spot toning on the back there, too. These were also cherry picked. Every one of these fours that I have in here as the best ones, or if they were better dates. This one right here with the DMPL reverse and the regular obverse. I mean, I have seen 80Ss and 81Ss where the front has, just a slight mirror look and the back is really DMPL, but I've never seen where it's like, okay, this side's just a regular uncirculated coin and this side's like major die polish, like fucking deepest mirrors you ever saw in your life. Insanity, like a proof coin. Look, my finger is like 7-8 inches back, guys. This is DMPL inches right here. You guys see what I'm doing, right? You see my finger in the coin? That's DMPL inches, guys. That is insanity, bro. See if I can get this lined up in here. A bit harder with that. Oh, god damn, bro. Insanity. Oh, and any CCs? Not today, buddy. Not today, my friend, but thank you for asking. These, and then they're charging like $200 because it's a fatty in a 64. I'm like, how, bro? I can't do that. Y'all gonna pay me $200 for this? Y'all gonna pay me $200 for this? I'm just trying to understand. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like, oh, it's a fatty show, which, it's worth Scan Plus. And it's got a little toning. This is Scan. 98.0, another one. Peripheral toning. A little bit better date on this one, actually. Let's see 98.0 as often. It's actually got a little bit of a weaker strike on the reverse. Still a nice coin and a fatty. What y'all pay me for these two coins right here, chat? Two fatties. This one's got a nice amber toning around. This one's got some. This one's got some freaking wacky colors down here on the bottom periphery. And then some blue on the obverse. All right, you get those two. And you get this one. And you get this one. How much, chat? Two soapbox toners. DMPL reverse coin. 64 and a common holder. So usually I get these old holders if I can. We get old holders if we can. But we don't like upcharge for old holders like I've been seeing in every other stream. I don't get how they do it. They put it in their bin so it's okay. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Guys, there's some flies on the wall. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta get a drink. I'm gonna be living through the silence here. Silent treatment over here. Nobody's down to buy 14 better BU Morgan colors, huh? Man, y'all are getting rough, man. If I can't sell a goddamn BU Morgan dollars, I don't know. We might be out of business. He might be out of business for the long haul if Morgans won't sell. The most highly collectible fucking US coin. That's 14 Morgan dollars, chat. Bunch of a little bit better dates in there. Couple peripheral toners there and fatties. Nice coin there with a freaking PLDM PL reverse. A nice bar recorder hanging out in there. 1916. All that, chat. Throw me a number. Even get that book that's like $40. That's what is it? Wait, Raymond? No, it's one of the coin institutes, I think, in New York. But that 59, that Liberty half book. People collect those. People want those slide books. They want to put coins in them. But anyway, it's like a $40 book empty back there, right? So think about that. I'm also gonna throw somebody something on top if somebody buys a big lot from me. I'm gonna throw somebody something. But until then, I guess we're just chilling. We hanging out. You guys got any questions? Questions, concerns? Want to look at something? Did you guys see everything? Is there something else I can do? I can't do a backflip. I've never been able to. I could do them on a trampoline, but I can't do it on whatnot. Can't do that for you, unfortunately. I can send it to you with my love attached. I mean, I can. I don't know what you guys want. This is what I got. I got to sell this stuff so I can get to next week. Never know what's going to come through, man. Never know what's going to come through. Those 4 graded Morgans were all going to get sent to CAC. They were in a box to get sent to CAC. And all of these were in a box to get graded. Like I say, these all came out of rolls. BU rolls. Mixed date rolls. That's why you got coins there that look like 64s, 63s, and 162. I want to say the 290s we actually had full rolls of. I think there was like a half roll I cherry picked those out of. Half a roll of BU Morgans, guys. I mean, some dates in here. This is the common date 850. This is the only one I marked as a 64 plus. $150 PCGS price guide. Better date here 97 Philly. 64 I have it marked. 185 PCGS. 1890. 1890 Philly. 175 PCGS on a 64. Another 1890. 175 PCGS on a 64. 19040. A little bit of a mirror like to that reverse. 64 115 PCGS. 86 Philly 115 64 PCGS. 19010. 63 $100 PCGS. 830. I have two of these, $90 and a 63 PCGS. And last coin, 81 Philly, a little bit better date. 81 Philly, $90 PCGS. So you got $90 PCGS, $90, $90, 115, 115. Or actually 100, 115, 115, 175, 175, 185, and 150. What would y'all pay for this stack right here? Let's hear it, chat. You got 325 PCGS with the freaking two 1890s. Another 185, another 150, 115, 115, 100, 90, 90, 90. That's not what I'm selling them for. That's what they're worth graded. Retail graded. You guys can figure the rest out there. I know we can take them wholesale. Like, literally, I know what they sell for wholesale right now. In Baltimore. I can literally take them to Baltimore. And we ain't even heard like a wholesale number or nothing. We ain't heard nothing. We ain't heard nothing. Nothing. Those 10 Morgans are worthless. Throw them out. Chuck them out. Those better dates. Half of them being better dates. Chuck them out. Throw them away. Garbage can. That what we doing with them? All the slabs too. Garbage can. The Unk Details Barber garbage can. It's all garbage can. It's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those where one person takes it all, isn't it? It's gonna be one of the person don't take it all. I ain't doing it super cheap either. So I mean, if y'all think I'm gonna just do it super cheap, I can't. I can't. Like I literally last week I didn't make anything, and the week before I didn't make anything. You get what I'm saying? Like I can't keep giving stuff away. You know, I can do a good deal, but I can't. I can't keep giving stuff away. Like if y'all like me, y'all still want me to be here. You know what I mean? Support me, help me out a little. Y'all want to get me to the next deals where y'all maybe see some other coins, see some other stuff. You know, help me out, man. That's how it works, man. If we can't get to the next, level, we can't get to the next stream. I can't just spend money and not have it returned. You get what I'm saying? I'm not rich. It's just me, guys. I literally live with my family. I'm not balling out of control. I promise y'all, I'm not balling out of control. I wish I was. I really wish I was. Although if I was, I'd probably just give it all the fuck away. I'd probably just spend it and give it all away. I mean, it's important to give to people, man. It really is. It's important. That's how you get stuff in return. I gave to, got some food for some homeless people the other day. It's just, I don't have a lot, but, you know, it's principled all these things, man. You work for God, He works for you. Point blank. Dedication. Stubborn. You gotta be stubborn. Nobody has an offer on all this stuff, chat. Like freaking, I don't know, fucking $1,500 worth of stuff. Nobody had an offer. How much does a roll of mixed date Morgans that actually are actually BU go for these days, guys? Mixed dates, not all the same date. Let's just get some guesses going here. I mean, we buy a lot of rolls. We kind of know what they go for. It's kind of part of this. If you don't know about dates, you don't know about condition. That's why I always mark everything. I mark everything. I'm gonna be totally transparent. We Johnny cashing it up today, guys. Johnny cashing it up. Not today, Bella. Not today, Bella. I actually won at 1/10 the other day. I was so like, I probably won't have that till Monday or Tuesday though. We got it at the shop, like I say. We got a good bit of gold. I don't think we got any $20 libs right now though in the shop at all. It's crazy. I don't think I've seen one in a little bit. Where's all the $20 libs going? Who's buying all that? They're all in holders now. That's what it is. That number's gotten out of control in the holders. I mean, shit, would they start jumping in just 62s in a holder? Probably just a 60, huh? 14 Morgan dollars, guys. 14 Morgan dollars. 10 of them from a BU, 10 of them from a BU mixed date roll. They're all marked here with what grade I think they are, what PCGS price is, right? That's not what I'm asking for them. That's just for you guys to, you have an idea. And then we have 4 slabs, all right? All 64s. Can we please sell these Morgans? I would appreciate it very much, chat. I would appreciate it very much. We can look at them again too. Jeff Witt, what's up, my friend? Morgan dollars. And 14 Morgan dollars with those 4 slabs. 10. These all came from BU mixed date rolls. Like I say, guys, we are doing a test on these. I have some better dates in here. So much, the best one I have marked is 64 plus. Most of them are, got a couple here 64, I assume, and then some 63s, and then a 62 is the grades I assume on these coins here, because they were all from rolls, so they're all going to be different. We can run through these again, show them to you guys again. I really, Trying to figure out what we're doing here. This is the only one I marked as a 4+. It's a 85.0. That would be 150 PCGS. Here's a better date. 97 Philly. 97 Philly. It's 185 PCGS on a 4. We've also got 1890, 2 of these 1890s. 1890 and a 4 is 175 PCGS. We have 2 of them. I actually really like this one. A little bit of toning on the back. 175 PCGS. 19040. A little bit of mirrors on the back. 115 PCGS. 86 Philly. 115 PCGS. 010. 63. $100 PCGS. Everything else is $90 PCGS. We have 83.0. I believe I have 2 of those. 63 range. Those are both $90. And then I have an 81 Philly, a little bit better date here at the end. 81 Philly. That one is $90 and a 62 PCGS. 10 coins right there. Anybody got an offer on those 10 coins? Let's get this wagon train a moving. Yeah, not all common dates. You got better dates in there. Some dates to start jumping. How much, chat? This stack right here. Come on, quick fire. You guys got to be quicker than that. If any other streamer on here and showed you all these Morgans and said how much, what are you going to say? You ain't going to know what to say? $150 PCGS, 185, 175, 175, 115, 115, 100, 90, 90, 90. It's your retail numbers. Need me to do math? I mean, you cut retail in half. They're raw. It's not. All right, that could be a starting point there. Not necessarily what I want or what I need or an idea, right? I'm trying to help y'all out. I mean, if it's that hard to figure out. And then we've also got 2 fatties, 1900 Philly. Nice peripheral toning on this from being in the holder. 150 scan. 98.0 peripheral toning. Clean. 150 scan. 82, a little bit better date in a Philly. A little bit of some interesting toning on the back. 150 scan. We got this bad boy right here with the super unique die polish. This reverse is like almost like a proof reverse. DMPL easy on this reverse, but it's not a DMPL coin. It's just a regular 64. But I have never seen that much of a contrast from one side to the other. I mean, it is a major contrast on that, and the die polish on that is insane. It's like this side, they just made that die, and the other side, they've been using it for like 2 years. It's crazy, bro. Did they do that? Did they use like age dies on one side sometimes and not on the other? I don't really know. It's actually a good question. How about all the Morgans, chat? 14 Morgan dollars. Yeah, these were in BU wrapped rolls, guys. Nick States. What are we looking for? Call Morgan. I mean, I put dollars, right? Like, what are we? What are we looking for? I swear that show title doesn't matter. It doesn't. Wow, you guys are quiet. Give me that much. You guys are really quiet. You guys are big balling out of control today, babe. Out of control. Y'all need to control your spending, bro. You guys are too. You guys are just crazy. Y'all spend too much on your card, man. You guys are just swipe, swipe, swipe. Crazy, man. Got 4 people. That any of y'all 4 got an offer on anything? Would you like to buy the whole table? Would you like to buy anything on the table? Would you like to help out, support me a little bit? Would you anything? You want to buy me buy me like a, I don't know, buy me lunch or something? I don't fucking know. Especially if I'm not gonna fucking sell any coins at all. We thought we sold 1 coin, but the payment didn't go through. So now we're just chilling, still chilling. A lot of money sitting on the table. You got $150 barber, $150 scan, $150 scan, $150 scan. What? $150 PCGS coin, 175, 175, 185, 100, or 115, 115, 90, 90, 90, 90. Actually, the one's 100. But anyway, PCGS prices on those. But there's no money here. No money here at all. No money. I don't have any money here. I didn't pay anything for all that. I got it all for free, you know. I beat up an old lady. I was like, put up them dukes. Put up them dukes. Your hubby died. You put up them dukes. I got a coin show to run. No, that's not what happened. That is not what happened at all. You know what happened? I pulled out my wallet and I paid cash. That's there's not like a big story to it. I bought. That's it. Here's money. Man, nobody that's a normal buyer wants to take a swing at it, man. Y'all probably got coupons and all that shit. Damn. Man. Major. Major. Hell motherfucking yeah. What y'all think the whole table? What y'all think, man? What y'all think I should sell the whole table for? I don't need an offer. Just tell me what you think I should sell the whole table for. I didn't get on early enough. I swear, if I would have got on at 8, all this stuff would have been gone in like 15 minutes. So crazy. I don't fucking get it. I really don't get it. If there's not a lot of people on my stream, y'all don't buy anything, even though I'm selling it for the same price, whether there's a lot of people in here or people in here. I quite don't understand. But it is what it is. It's whatnot. It does its own little thing. I don't try to. I don't try to. I mean, I do because to me, like, I work in common sense, things that make sense. So if it doesn't make sense to me, it's hard for me. I mean, I am autistic, so for me, if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense, right? Like, and I'm gonna try to find out. You know, I'm gonna try to figure it out. That's like, I'm not gonna quit till I figure it out. But I don't think I am gonna figure it out. I think it just I don't sound like a 17-year-old boy or a teenage girl. I think that's really it. And I don't live on the West Coast, and I'm not connected with all the other big channels. That's, I mean, there's 5 reasons right there. We could give you two. Too real. I tell y'all too much. I teach y'all too well. That's the problem. I taught y'all too well. That's the real problem. Everybody that comes to my show knows y'all are smart buyers, bro. I don't get the people in here that are just willy nilly fucking just spending money, don't know what they're doing. I don't get people like that. Not saying I want that. That's not. I want the hobby to thrive. That's what I want. That's all that matters to me. I appreciate the follow. Every follow counts. Every buy counts. Everything counts, bro. Um, like I say, this is all I do, guys. I don't plan on quitting. We're at the slow part of the year that it's going to happen. People aren't really even bringing stuff in. The stuff that they're bringing into the shop isn't, we're not getting interesting stuff, is what I'll say. You know, we're getting a whole lot of, liquid stuff, gold. The gold is flooding in, man. I mean, people need money. I get it. Everybody's trying to have a hustle. You know, this is my hustle. And I've been on here since beta, early beta. 2.5 years in the coin section. 3 years on whatnot. 3.5 years on whatnot. I didn't start yesterday. I know how everything works. I know what these coins are worth on this table right here. All right. I'm very knowledgeable. I understand conditions. I understand grades. And I understand pricing. And the best I can do is, that's why I always said tell y'all make an offer, bro. I mean, I could easily put, high numbers on all these coins like everybody else does. I do put PCGS price, but that's more there for me. That's why it's in fine print, right? Because I'm not going to sell this coin right here for 150 bucks, right? I'm not going to charge you $185 for this coin. That's $185 PCGS, right? These are all nice coins, bro. Some nice ass fucking coins in here. Nice ass Morgan dollars. Nobody saw the show. Nobody saw what the title of the show. Nobody saw the title of the show. I mean, did you come in willy-nilly, you know. I most certainly do. My crew. I most certainly do. What we got on these 10 BU Morgan dollars, chat? With 4 better dates. This coin I have marked as a 4 plus. That is 150 PCGS, 85.0. Getting to a better date, 97 Philly. Have that marked as 64. That's 185 PCGS. Getting to another better date, 1890 Philly. I have 2 of them marked 64, 175 PCGS. Both of them. Next coin, 19040, marked 64, 115 PCGS. 86 Philly, 64, marked 115 PCGS. 19010, 63 marked, $100 PCGS. Last 3 are $90. Got 283 O's and 63, $90, $90. And then the last coin is 81 Philly, a little bit better date. Wish it was a little bit nicer. 62 is $90 because it's a better mark 62. It's not what I want for those coins, guys, but we just went through them. That's what they're worth rated. Retail, right? I'm looking for an offer. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a actual offer. Those 10 coins, those 10 BU Morgans right there. From out of a wrap roll. Mixed dates. You're telling me if I had mixed date wrapped rolls, you guys would not buy them? Is that what you guys are telling me? Not buy, would not buy them. You're telling me if I had a tube where you could see all the dates that came out of a wrapper, you would not buy them. Let's hear it, Chad. Let's hear some numbers, bro. I ain't heard a number yet. I ain't heard a number one. I imagine somebody's got some money. I don't think all of you guys came here with zero money. I don't think that's the case. That would, if so, that wouldn't make any sense, would it? I don't think that's the case. So much for fucking going to get more coins today before fucking boss leaves. That ain't gonna fucking happen. Right, the problem is it hurts both of us. It hurts y'all, it hurts me. Can't be there when coins come in because I ain't got the money because I'm still fucking sitting here trying to sell the same lot. That's how it goes. It is what it is. What's up, Goofy? 14 Morgan dollars, man. 14 Morgan dollars. 4 of them slabbed. 10 of them mixed dates from BU rolls. All marked with what condition I think they are and what PCGS price is. If you guys would like to take a look at them. I will show them again. If anybody that was here before has an offer, feel free to throw it out. I'm trying to get this table out of here. Everything's sitting out there. Whoever makes a big purchase today, I have a present for you guys. I'm throwing you. So I'm trying to take care of you guys that take care of me. So let's go through these again. This is the highest marked coin I have. This is the 85O. I have this marked to 64 plus, so I must have really liked it. 64 plus, that would be 150 PCGS. Of course, not what I'm selling it for, just what PCGS price is. We have a 97 Philly here. That's a better date. 97 Philly. In a 64 is 185 PCGS. Two 1890s here, better dates. The 1890 and a 64 is 175 PCGS. These are going to be best to worst. 1890 PCGS, second one here. This one in a 4 would be 175 PCGS. That's what I have it marked. Moving to a 040. A little bit of a mirror-like reverse. That one's 115 and a 4 PCGS. We have an 86 here. 115 and a 4 PCGS. Move a little faster through these lower one. 1901 1901 63 I have it marked. $100 PCGS. 83 I believe I have two of these marked 63. That is $90 PCGS. 83 the second one. 63. $90 PCGS, and then another little bit better date here on the 81 Philly. That one I have marked 62. Might get a 3, but marked 62. 62 is $90 PCGS. So you have 150, 185, 175, 175, 115, 115, 100, 90, 90, 90. PCGS prices on this 10 stack here. Does anybody have a stack? We're going to move on to the slabs. We have a 98O here in a fatty. Peripheral toning. Scans for 150. We also have a 1900 with some nice peripheral toning in a fatty. Also scans for 150. We have this Barber here that has obverse cleaned. MS60 would be 340, so you go back some grades because it's cleaned. AU58, 295, and then you cut that number in half. So 175, 150 is probably ask on that. And then, or 145, that would be half of PCGS. And then 82 Philly. 82 Philly, this coin scans for 150. And then this coin right here, this is the only slab that doesn't scan for 150. This has major DMPL on the back. DMPL coin, the obverse is just normal. So this scans for 115, but asking a little bit more. Just a nice reverse on that. I would send it to CAC is what I would do with it if I was to keep it. Somebody's got to offer on all the Morgans or something here, man, to make something happen here. I'd sell the whole table. Somebody's got money. Somebody's got the money. I'll sell it all to you. We'll make a deal. Like I said, I try to take care of the people that buy from me the most. So if you're somebody that's bought before, I want to do a better deal for you. It's just the way it works. Or even if you're a first time buyer, I'm gonna try to work it out for you because we want exacerbating those business relationships. So any offers, chat? Any offers? Any offers are acceptable. Oh, and that book back there is from 1959. It's an empty Walking Liberty half book from, I think it's like Coin Institute in New York. They have like the pillar dollar logo, but those are pretty sought after. It's a slide book like a Dansko, but before Dansko and Whitman. Those are like $40 empty, so yeah, that's what that is back there. Like I said, if somebody buys all these coins, I'm gonna shoot you 2 free coins. If somebody buys a big lot, like those 10 Morgans or whatever, I'm gonna shoot you a free coin. And they're cool coins. You gotta trust me on that. They are cool coins, not just like a nickel or anything. Actual type coin. Do we have an offer on the 14 Morgan dollars at least? I mean, that's almost a whole roll, guys. You do realize that's 6 short of a roll, right? And 4 of them are slabbed in 64s. And you got multiple better dates, and they're all ones that in 64s are like 175, 185. You realize that, right? Because I ain't heard a number yet. It's not like I'm telling everybody no, I ain't heard a number yet. I ain't told a soul no. And I have yet to say a price either. I have yet to say a price. It's unbelievable to me that you don't even say a price or like what stuff everybody's here. That's unbelievable. That makes zero sense. But everybody's in the show where everything's in the bin overpriced already. I don't get it. I really don't get it, bro. Do I need to put all this stuff in the bin and overprice it and then restart the show? Is that what I need to do? Y'all got me sick, bro. Sick. Fucking sick. Falling out of control, bro. Wow. Won't hurt your fingers, chat. Fingers are hurting, boy. All right, guess I'm gonna take a nap. I don't, like, fucking talking to a brick wall over here. Nobody knows how to price nothing. Nobody's got any knowledge of their own on these. No idea. It's trigonometry. We're fucking doing trig over here. Doing trigonometry over here. This is the hardest sale of of a lifetime. Nobody could possibly know what this stuff's worth. Hard. This is the hardest stuff you ever seen. Morgan dollars. Now, the fucking most highly collected coin. We couldn't possibly know what they go for. Couldn't possibly. There's no way. Couldn't possibly know what those go for. Couldn't possibly be able to make an offer on them. That would be. That would be hard. It just would be hard. How are you gonna know? How would you know? I mean, how do you know what stuff's? I mean, how are you gonna know? It's Wish there was a thing, like a sheet, you could look at. That'd be cool, or like or like a system you could look at to look stuff up. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool, if they could come up with something like that for coins, so people could actually know what they're worth, to make offers. That would make this so much easier, wouldn't it? But yeah, none of this stuff. I mean, there's nothing on none of this. You know, there's no information. You know, NGC fatty toner. Yeah, no information. You know, just oh, it scans for one. How do I know what it scans for? Oh, sorry. How do I figure that out? Man, that was hard. Figure that out, man. Mm. I must have broke my finger trying to find that. NGC fatty. 1900. Just looking for a fair offer on any of this stuff, guys. NGC fatty. 1900. Billy in a 64. You can look this code up right here. NGC will say it scans for this number right here. I did all the work for you. Now all you got to do is tell me what you want to pay for it. I try to make it real simple. Don't try to make it too complicated. Retail is this number. Also got this other fatty. Also got some toning coming in. Clean cheek. 98 better. Nice strike for O, that's for sure. Also scans for 150. Two fatties, both with peripheral toning. How much, chat? If y'all don't buy nothing, buy these fatties, chat. If y'all don't buy nothing from me ever again, you're gonna want to be like, I bought those fatties though. And I sent them in, and they both got stickers. These were actually in our stack to go to CAC, and I stole them out of the stack to give y'all a chance at them. And all we're hearing is crickets. Crickets. What about an 82 Philly? Better date. I don't see 82 Philly that all. A little bit of some cool little splotch toning on this. Also scans for 150. And then we've got this bad boy that's DMPL on the reverse and regular on the obverse. It's a really cool coin. That scans for 115. Asking 150 because of the or have it marked 150 anyway. Not necessarily what I might sell that. So all this stuff is a good price if somebody actually wants to make an offer. If you guys have seen the show before, you know how it works. If you haven't, you just make a fair offer, sell the stuff. It's really, I'm not complicated, I'm not hard to work with. And then we got these 10 Morgan dollars that came out of wrapped rolls, mixed dates. You got multiple better dates in this. You got coins that are 175 PCGS. You got coins that are 185 PCGS. This one's 150. You got two that are 175, or one that's 185, two that are 175. Then you get into your more common dates: 115, 100, 90, 90, 90. These are marked from 64 plus down to 62 because they were all in rolls. So I just marked them to the best of my ability, and like 64 plus. That must have seen something nice in that one. 50 PCGS. say 115 if it's not a forklift. 97 Philly, that's a better date. 185 PCGS on a 4. Let me look at these closer too if you guys haven't seen these yet. I'm gonna make sure you guys have actually seen them all. So 150 PCGS. 185 PCGS, that's a better date. 97 Philly. We got 1890s. That in a 64 175 PCGS. We have 2 of those. Like I say, this was mixed date rolls these came out of. Kind of doing a test here. We're epically failing that test. 19040. 64, that's 115 PCGS. 86 Philly. 115 PCGS. 19010. 63 100 PCG. 83.0, I have 2 of those at 63, 90 PCGS. And then at 81 Philly here at the end, there's 10 coins right here, half a roll. This one, 81 Philly, a little bit better date. And the 62 is $90 PCGS. So 90 PCGS, 90 PCGS, 90 PCGS, 100, 115, 115, 175, 175, 185, and 150 PCGS prices. Not what I'm asking. Does anybody have offer? Those 10 Morgans right there that I just showed. Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. They are alright, dude. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? They're about to have me rage quitting, bro. Ridiculous, dude. Nobody can even, like, spit a fucking number out. Act like I got some fucking foreign crazy shit on the table that nobody knows what it is or something. Fucking Morgan Dollars. It's the title of the fucking show. How complicated could it be, chat? There you go. Fucking chill out for a while because this is ridiculous. Sold the same thing last week in like 15 minutes. I don't really get the fucking discrepancy week to week. Make no fucking sense at all. What's up, Wage? Yep, so much for getting y'all more coins today. So much for that. Looks like we ain't gonna make a fucking sale today. $1,500 on the table ain't good enough. It just ain't fucking good enough. $14 Morgan dollars, chat. 6 short of a roll. 4 of them in 64 slabs. The rest of them came out of mixed date wrapped rolls of BU Morgan dollars. Mixed dates. There's 5 better dates in that stack. There's 2 that are 175 PCGS in a 64. There's 1 that's 185 PCGS in a 64. There's another one that's 150. I don't get what we're doing here. Can anybody buy 14 Morgan dollars? Better Morgan dollars? If you could, I'd give you a free coin. Free type coin. Free $25 type coin. I might give you 2 of them. If anybody can actually, throw me an offer that's actually freaking legit here. I ain't heard an offer yet. I must have 2 miles up the wholesaler, 30 miles up the road to the wholesaler. Shit, it's getting to where you fucking buy on Whatnot and make money from the wholesaler. Fucking weird on here, bro. Some weird ass shit. '97 Philly. 97 Philly. How much is that in a 64, chat? Oh, it's $175 fucking $185 in a. This coin right here, 85.0. 64 plus. That's the only one I have marked a plus. 64 plus. 150 PCGS. You got 150, 185 PCGS. Next, you have two 1890s here. Easily 64s. These are nice. 64 on this is 175 PCGS. Up, same coin, 1890. Philly. This one I actually think is a little bit nicer than the last one. 64s. Next coin, 19040. Common date there, 64 is 115. These are marked to the best of my ability. 86 Philly. That in a 64 is 115 PCGS. 19010. 63 is $100 PCGS. 83.0. 63 is $90 PCGS. Another 83.0. 63 is $90 PCGS. And then an 81 Philly to round off these nice BU rolled ones. So that's an 81 Philly, a little bit better date. That in a 62 is actually $90. So you got 90, 90, 90, 100, 115, 115, 175, 175, 185, and 150 PCGS price guide. On those 10. Anybody have an offer? I'm just talking to myself. And then I have the 4 slabs also. You can buy all 10 of those Morgans plus the 4 slabs. You can buy it all together. Or you can pay shipping 14 times and tax 14. Whatever way I do that, I bundle stuff so that you guys can save money. That's simply the only reason why I'm offering to do that. I'm not like all these other streamers that are like very strict on you guys, make y'all spend the top you have to. I'm not going to do that to you. That's what you like. That's fine. It's cool. Each his own, right? But I'm here to attempt to give you guys deals. I'm here to attempt to actually you guys to come back. I want you to come back, right? That I'm confident you're not going to be happy with, right? It's as simple as that. Only sell stuff I'm confident in. And I allow you guys to price it. You guys can price it, right? All I did was give you PCGS price. That's all I really can do. I gave you what they're worth graded. Retail. That's all I can do for you. right? And they're of course raw, right? But they're also not called all common date Morgans like what you see on every other stream bucking going for $35 every 10 seconds. They're all from a fresh B-roll of mixed states. That is half of the roll right there, flipped up and ready to go. Nobody knows what to pay for a mixed date, half of a BU roll. That's really hard to figure out, and it's real hard to narrow that down. If I only knew, if I could only help you, Chad, I can't help you there. I cannot help you there. Two NGC fatties with peripheral toning in 64, a 64 and an old blue holder, 80S that's got a dimple reverse and a regular, not even mirror at all front. And then you've got that 82 Philly in a 64. All those the 64s, they all scan for 150 except for that one scans for 115. So you got three Morgans that scan at 150, one that scans at 115. You've got all of these, one that is 150 graded, 175 or 185, 175, 175, 115, 115, 100, 90, 90, 90 graded. You've got this coin right here that grade details. It does have a little bit of cleaning on the front. Unk details, so MS60 would actually be 360 PCGS. So you go back a couple grades, that's 295 PCGS. So what this would be worth in a holder cleaned. Okay. Cut that number in half, that'd be 145. I have it marked at 175, but I would take 145. At least that's the first number I came up with. Right? Because somebody else asked earlier. Right? It's not hard. It's not rocket science. It's not trigonometry or anything. Come up with prices. There's plenty of info out there. Is this thing working or like? Is this thing broken or what? It's so amazing. I'll run gone in like freaking in 30 minutes. I just didn't get on early enough this morning, I guess. Now we're in the dead time. We're in the dead space. If you guys can buy from me right now in the dead space, it's going to be the cheapest price you're going to get on my stream because ain't nobody here. That's thinking smart, though. You go to the streams when ain't nobody there. That's what you do, chat. Why would you go to the stream where 200 other people are there to bid against you? I don't know. I go with logic, Chad. I'm sorry. I'm too logical. I need to dumb it down. I guess. Too much info, too much logic. Too much logic. The whole table, Chad, how much? What do you think? The big streamer right now tossed all that stuff on the table. And Buck and Goat it. You gonna just let it go? Well, I mean, what you gonna do? Because if there's 200 people in there, you ain't gonna get it at wholesale. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Yeah, not with 5 people. If I had 200 people like these big shows, I would, for damn sure. This is the stuff they wouldn't buck and go. This is quality stuff they wouldn't buck and go. They would only run Carl Morgan's buck and go, and you know, I know how this works, bro. Like this ain't my first. I've been on here for 3.5 years. Like I know how it works, right? Uh, yeah, you got 200 people, right? Then yeah, I could buck and go this stuff, and I'm probably ain't gonna even get less than wholesale for it because there's 200 people. I'm probably gonna get retail, which is insanity. That just because there's 200 people in there, people are paying retail. I don't get. I really don't get it. But you know what it is? It's all the new people that really don't know coming in, and they're like, "Well, let me go to the stream where everybody's at. Let me go to that stream where everybody's there because that must be the trustable source, right?" And then they end up being the ones to overbid. I hate that. I mean, it's very unfortunate, but that's the way it works, right? That's the way it works. I don't think I've seen a streamer throw a table like this out and say, "Buck, no," ever. What was that one stream? He might throw like a couple of these out in a couple rounds, and then he'll start throwing four in bulk that's actually only worth like $6 per pound, and it'll bid all the way up to like $300-400. It is what it is, chat. But you ain't gonna get a deal that way. Yep, you're gonna overpay. It's just a fact of the matter, man. And they do it that way on purpose. They understand the algorithm. They're doing giveaways every 2 seconds. I'm not here. I mean, I could do that too, but I don't know. I feel like if I start doing that, people are gonna start paying me too much, and that's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here to get paid too much. I'm not here to get paid too much. I'm here to find deals for you guys, give you a reasonable deal, and still make a little bit of money on it so I can go to next week and buy you more deals. That's literally, I've been doing that for 2.5 years in the coin section. I have a local shop I partner with, and then I have another shop that I partner with, right? And then I go to shows and all that kind of stuff. I buy and whatnot also. I support streamers, right? But it's just me, guys. I'm not like some big stream that's got like, yeah, no, I'm not got a bunch of like, I got like $1 million worth of capital or something. No, I'm not that streamer, bro. I wish. Maybe one day. Maybe one day, bro. We gotta start, guess, running the giveaways and all that jazz. We gotta start running gambling games and stuff. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I guess I'm just too, I'm too good. I'm too nice. I'm too, I don't know. I want y'all to come back, bro. That's point blank, point period. I don't want a bunch of people not liking me. I want people to come back. Right? If you don't get a good deal, you're not gonna come back. And you may even just be scared away from the hobby. Period. Especially if you're brand new, and the first thing you buy, you lost majorly on. You get what I'm saying? It's sad to see that stuff. And then whatnot as a whole gets affected, even though you got trustable sellers and untrustable sellers. Right? There is a difference. And now whatnot's supposed to take care of those untrustable sellers, which they, for the most part, they do. As long as they're reported, you guys are doing your part. If you're ever scammed or anything like that, you need to do your part. Right? Don't just be like, whatever. No, report it. Do what you need to do. Do boom, bada bit. You know, whatnot takes care of that stuff. And now we've got like a percentage on our performance. So now there's another little extra layer to it, you know. So those type of people aren't going to be on here for much longer. Over quoting stuff, like I've seen people have like these coins, and this coin scans for $150. Look, so let me show you this. So this is an NGC fatty. This scans for $150. Let's think there's no toning on this, right? No toning at all. It's just blast white. I just saw a coin just like this, and actually, this is a good example. Common date, as common as you're gonna get. Okay, This coin scans for 150. I see people selling stuff like this for $200 because it's in a fatty. I'm like, how are you getting $50 over retail? I saw one go earlier for $225 because it was in a fatty. I was like, are you kidding me, bro? There was nothing special about it. There was nothing special about it. But the way I work is I'm not going to mark it any higher than what it scans for. I'm going to put so you know what. So like if you went to NGC cert lookup and you look these numbers up, that's what the value is going to say. All right. Not going to put some other value other than what it is. All right. And also, this is not what I'm asking. You could offer me under this. All right. It's just a number there. You guys' education. Yeah. Yeah. This scans for 150. I mean, you know, it does have some beautiful peripheral toning coming in from, not asking any extra for that peripheral toning. That's really just coming in from it being in this holder. We actually had a collection of 20 of these we sold that was like a year ago, man. We had a bunch of fatties come in that were all toned like this. 98.0. This one's a little bit better date, so this is a common date. This is a little bit better than common, right? Oh, but they both scan for the same number here. NGC both scan for 150. So if you type this number right here, NGC cert lookup, you're going to get this number right here. Okay. Taking offers on those two coins. We've also got this badass coin right here. This coin has like a proof reverse, bro. It is so crazy. But the die polish is major on this. I bought this because it was intriguing to me. This is a 80S. And normally on these, you're going to see at least a little bit of mirror and some cameo on the front. This is like struck like a normal coin on the front, but a DMPL on the back. I wish it was back in the day where they graded both sides, because this would be very fascinating with two grades on it. This one scans for 115. It's the only slab here that scans for not 150. But was asking a little bit more because of that reverse DMPL look to it. And then we have this 82 Philly, a little bit better date also. That 80S is a common date, but this is a better date, like the 98.0, 82 Philly. These were all cherry picked too. These were all going to be sent to CAC, all these slabs. So they were taken out of that pile. This scans for 150 also. PCGS. Anybody got an offer on the slabs? I can either say yay or nay. Say yay or nay. This is just some interesting spot toning on this one. All 4 slabs, chat. To your number. Trying to save you some ship or 2. Or maybe just want 2. Bundle if you can, I'm telling you. Bundle if you can. I'll save you shipping if I can. Scan is 150, 150, 150, and 115. How much? Guys, I just saw a 63 common date, like common date in a new holder sell this morning for $100. Alright, so I don't understand why we're having so much problem with NGC fatties with toning. and 64s and better dates than 64s and 64s with fucking DMPL reverses. Like, why are we having so much trouble here, chat? These are cherry picked coins, guys. I didn't go and grab you guys the worst coins. I went and grabbed you guys the best coins, like I always do. Jesus Christ. Alright, chat. It's y'all's show, bro. This is not my show by any means. I can't do nothing until y'all tell me what to do. $14 Morgan there, chat. 6 short of a roll. 4 of them being slabs. 5 of them being raw better dates. 5 of them being regular dates raw. These 10 here are from a BU roll, mixed dates that was wrapped. This is half of the roll. You got 97 Philly in there, 64 condition. It's 175 PCGS. That grades out what I assume it will. This one's 150 PCGS. The 1890 Philly. Both of those I think grade out at a 4. They're 175 PCGS. 2 of them. Alright. 175 PCGS. 19040, 115 PCGS. 86 Philly, 115 PCGS. 010, 63, 100 PCGS. 283 O's and 63, 90 PCGS. And an 81 Philly, a little bit better date. And a 62, 90 PCGS. That's what they are worth graded. Okay? I'm not asking that for them. I told you what these are worth graded. Not asking that for them. Asking for an all. Not asking for a miracle. So I want that lot of 10. That's what I would do, is buy that lot of 10 mixed dates there with all those better dates that are in there that are worth like $175 graded. That's what I would do. And try to get them for fucking, good price. Individually, there's freaking 10 of them there. Right? That's what I would do. I mean, just saying. Buy all 14 Morgans, the 10 there and the 4 that are in slabs. That's what I would do. I mean, just personally, you get a better deal, you buy it all, right? I bought it all, right? That's how I bought it, right? I didn't shit them out. I didn't like sit on the toilet and be like, whoop, there's another one, there's another 64 more. That didn't happen, chat. No offers, nothing. None of that's worth anything. See, and that's the thing, people be like, buck and go, but could you actually, like, be the end bidder? Because, like, if you could be, then you would already just made a fair offer. That's what I don't understand about the buck and go thing when there's, like, 6 people in the chat, like, no, you're just trying to get me to buck and stop. I can't buck and stop. No, we can't buck and stop. Can't buck and stop $150 coins. We can't buck and stop $175 coins. We can't do that, Chad. It's just not a. It's not a thing that happens. I mean, if you want buck and go stuff, I can go buy a bunch of Call Morgans and little Call E nickels and Is that what y'all want? I mean, I can get all that stuff. I just didn't think that's really what people want, you know? It seems like it is. Really don't get it, bro. It seems like it is watching other shows. They're paying goddamn fucking $5 for fucking V nickels I get for $1. Fucking go. I'm like, what are they doing, bro? Whatever, bro. It is what it is. Don't tell me I didn't warn you, though. Don't tell me I didn't tell you so. I'm like, nobody on Whatnot warned me about those streams where everything's overpriced. Nobody told me. Nobody told me maybe I should look at some smaller streamers. Nobody told me where the price is probably 70% or freaking 30% cheaper than what it is in there. Nobody told me. Nobody told me. I told you. And I'd tell you that whether I sold on here or not, whether I was a small streamer or not. Shit, if I ever get to be a big streamer on here, I would support all the small streams. That's how I would do it. I would rate all the small streams. Wow, chat. We ain't heard an offer yet. We ain't heard a single offer yet. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing, chat? Not a single person can afford this table or even afford to make an offer. Isn't that quite amazing? That's pretty nutty. That's pretty insane. I can't imagine if I had like 10 rolls of Morgan dollars on the table, what you guys would do. You guys would shit then, huh? You guys would really shit. They'd be like, damn. Can't buy any of that. Oh my god. When they see like Morgan, the title of the show's Morgan Dollars, and then the person's got Morgan Dollars, and then they're like, why is there Morgan Dollars? I really don't understand that. Why are you showing Morgan Dollars today? Oh, his show's called Morgan Dollars today. Now, try to be pretty transparent, guys. You don't gotta show up if it's not something you don't like. You know, it's fine with me, bro. That's why I label the shows. If I got all foreign, I'm gonna say I got all foreign. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Come to a stream like mine where I'm not selling it for retail. Like I say, I just saw these a coin very similar to this coin right here. This is an NGC Fatty. Actually, this one's a better example. This is a common of common dates, 1900. I saw a coin just like this. No toning. Didn't have the peripheral toning. None of that, right? In a Fatty. Scanned for 150. Sold for 200 this morning. In another stream that I was watching. I have this marked with scan, but I'm going to take less than. Taking offers on everything. This scan's also for 150. Taking an offer. This scan's also for 150. I'm taking an offer. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, if they're not, yeah. A lot of these streams, they're not really doing a deal. Yeah. I'd do a deal. I've been waiting for somebody to throw it out. I've been waiting for somebody to spit it up. Spit it out. 14 Morgan dollars. 10 of them from a roll. 5 of them better dates. 4 in slabs. 14 Morgan dollars. These are all from BU rolls, mixed dates. They were actually, what are they? Sealed rolls that we got these out of. And then all I did was go through, mark them what grade I thought they would grade, and what PCGS price would be in that grade. And then we're just going to ask for an offer on the 10 of these. Or if you just want one of them, this is a 97 Philly. This one in a 64 is 185 PCGS. This coin right here, 1890, in a 64 is 175 PCGS. Another 1890 in a 64, 175 PCGS. This coin right here, 64, 115 PCGS. Taking offer. Let's see, 64, 115 PCGS. 19010, 63, 100 PCGS. Oh, you're good, buddy. I can appreciate that too. I can appreciate that too. 83.0, 90 PCGS and a 3. 83.0, only 90 PCGS and a 3. 81 Philly, a little bit better date. Have it marked as 62. This one here would be 90 PCGS because it's a little bit better date in a 62. So you got 150, 175, 175, 185, 115, 115, 100, 90, 90, 90. PCGS prices on these coins right here. Potential profit is insane. Okay? I'm looking for an offer. Just a offer. Yeah, awesome, buddy. Yeah, come on back. You know, you got a couple dollars or whatever. I'll try to see what I can do for you. Yeah, no problem, my friend. I appreciate you. I appreciate you just chatting, hanging out. You know what I mean? That's cool, too. Like I say, I'm not here to make a fortune. I'm here. I have to find good deals. I hunt locally. I don't really buy stuff for you guys off of Whatnot. I buy locally. I hunt locally. I hunt storage lockers. I do it all, guys. These coins come from multiple places, so And the reason for that is if I bought everything from Whatnot, I would probably make a loss on every. I would lose on everything just with shipping and tax. Even if I got a great deal, I would lose on everything. That's not where I buy from. Partner that I partner with locally that owns a local coin shop, right? That's 3 miles away from me, right? I spend my whole week there, right? I help him out. We buy collections. I go through the stuff, whatever I can get for you guys that week. Try to bundle it together, get the best price I can. If I can make a couple dollars and you guys get good coins, that's all that matters to me, guys. Like I said, I've never been here to make a fortune. I'm here to make enough to make it to next week. Exactly. And we try, that's for sure. Well, and that's the thing is, because we are a smaller streamer and there's less people in the stream, we a lot of times have to do better business in order to keep people coming back. But that's the way I've always been. I want people to come back. I don't want you to buy from me once, take it to your dealer and feel like you lost out. I don't want that. I want you to buy something from me, if you're new, and I don't want you to take it to somebody. I want them to score, or you did well, or you at least made some money, right? That's what I want. That's the way I want it to work. Does it always succeed? Maybe it doesn't always succeed, but I try. I try my best, and I try to slip in incentives to my buyers. So say somebody whoever buys this 10 patch here of coins or these 4 slabs, if somebody buys that stuff bundled, I will gift them a coin. I'm gifting somebody a type coin worth $25 for buying either one of those lots. Potentially 2 people. they get 2 free $25 type coins. So I try to do stuff like that. I add the coupons the best I can. I set them to where if you guys buy and you dedicate to buy from me and you support the stream, then you get those coupons to use. And actually, the next time I set those coupons up, I'm gonna make them even sweeter, because I feel like they could be even sweeter. I feel like they're okay. They're good right now, but they could be even sweeter. Because there's been guys where I thought, okay, spend enough. Where I feel like he should be a little bit higher next time. So, you know, but it's all can be tweaked. Those things go by seasons, so I think it's like every 3 months I get to reset the amounts on the coupon codes and all that kind of jazz. So, how would you say, buddy? Exactly. That's what you want. You want people to repeat. You want people to come back. Yeah, that's the main goal. Because a lot of times, the way that I sell like this, where I bundle a lot of stuff, there's only certain people that have like 500 to spend on coins, or $1,000 to spend on it. There's only certain people that have that kind of money. You get what I'm saying? I will always if you don't have that much money, I will always individually break stuff out. But I ultimately kind of set it up for the people that are going to bundle the items, and I try to do the best I can for that setting. So usually, I'll tell you this much. Usually, what happens in my stream is either 1 or 2 buyers buys everything, and that's usually every week. That's what happens. Sometimes 4 buyers. Every once in a while, it might be 8, but not much more than that. So it's just how it works. Yeah, it's the old style book, my friend. Um, it's from 1959. You may recognize it. It is one of these guys. Let me get it open here. It is from the Coin and Currency Institute of New York. It's from 1959. Really nice shape. It is the later book, the 37 to 47. Part 2. Get it open here at the front. So that's that. Like I said, they're like $40 on eBay. $30, I think, is what I need out of that. They are valuable empty. Yeah, they're like 40 plus tax plus shipping and all that on eBay. Some of them were 50. I saw sold. I was like, good lord. But people like to buy all of these and have all of them for all the different coins. Also, another thing is I collect these weight Raymond boards. I only have one of those right now, but these weight Raymond boards are also from like 1959. So it's before, this book's before Dansko and Whitman, you know. And so is this weight Raymond board right here. So anything old like that, I collect them actually myself. But let me actually pull that out. Oh, you're okay, buddy. It's all right. I appreciate that, though. I think the only thing I could sell around that number would be this book at 30. This probably... I got 25 into it, so... that's a nice shape. Yeah, it's okay, buddy. I appreciate you either way, my friend. Like I say, not everybody's always got it like that. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody can always buy coins like I think they should. You know what I mean? So I try to be very careful about what I say. If you guys ever take offense to anything I say, don't say something to me, or I never mean to offend anybody. So I am autistic though, so I may say things that aren't. You know what I mean? I may mess up sometimes. Say things from my gut that I shouldn't say, right? But yeah, I'm not here to make anybody look bad. I'm not here to make anybody feel any better than anybody else. Nobody's any different. Not a problem, friend. I appreciate that. $10 Morgan dollars. 4 better dates here, really better dates. This coin in a 64 is 175 PCGS. This 97 Philly in a 4 is 185 PCGS. I have another 1890 here. That would also be 175 PCGS in a 4. We move down to the more common stuff, 040, 64. The first coin in there, where I thought was a 4 plus, that's the 850. That's 150 PCGS. So you got 150 PCGS, 185, 175, 175. Making sure y'all are keeping up. And then you got 86 Philly here, 115 PCGS. 19040, 115 PCGS. 010, 100 PCGS and a 63. So moving down the grade ranges here. This one is a 83.0. I have 2 of them in 63 grade range. Those should be 9 PCGS. I have an 81 Philly here in this 10 stack. This is all from a BU roll. This is half of the roll here. Mixed dates. Anybody got an offer on those 10 coins right there? Those 10 BU Morgan dollars right there. 4 of them being big bucks. They're the best dollars. I mean, I love it. I like peace dollars too, but if I had to pick, I definitely Morgan dollars. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And they are the most highly collected coins, and they're probably the most, I probably sold more Morgan dollars on here than anything. So when the shop's kind of short on stuff right now, new stuff, there hasn't been any like type collections or anything crazy coming in. I always resort back to Morgan dollars, my bread and butter. So if you notice, that's what all I have this week. That's because we just didn't have a whole lot of other stuff. Another I love is the barbers. So if I ever see a barber that looks like it's got mint luster on it, I pick them up. This one here's got the obverse is wiped or cleaned a little bit. This is a 1916 barber quarter. Unk details, obverse toned is what I have it marked. This coin right here, like I say, 1916 obverse, cleaned, in a 60. So I'm calling it unk details. So in a 60, it would have been 340. So you knock it back a couple grades because it's cleaned. AU58, that's your graded price, $295. But I would sell this coin right here because it's raw, $145. That's half of that number right there. Yeah. Like I say, if you find barbers that have luster, I mean, this is a good book one. I mean, and with these two, so the mintage is 1.7 million, but PCGS only knows of graded and ungraded only 7,000 in all grades that still exist. So a lot melted is probably what happened for later series, like your Standing Liberty quarter. I'm surprised nobody's bought these slabs at least. Like, that's so crazy to me. 2 fatties with peripheral toning. One of them being a little bit better of a date. And a little bit better of a date there on that. This coin scans for 150. Coin scans 150. This coin scans for 150. This coin scans for 115. It has the fucking most dimple reverse I've ever seen in my life with a regular obverse. I know, buddy. I know. I wish somebody had some money. I'd love to get this stuff out of here so I can go buy y'all some more stuff. That's the way it works. If I can't get rid of it, because I was hoping to go in today and get more stuff, but if the shop's only open, it's today, it'll be closed tomorrow and Monday. So if I can't get this stuff gone, we ain't going to see another show this weekend. That's at least for sure. I know I got some free gold coming in on Monday or Tuesday. Maybe we'll fucking, I don't know. Maybe we'll figure something out on an early week. I know, right? Yeah. I'd like to just sell the whole 14 of them to somebody, you know? That would be the easiest deal. Yeah, the 10 that were in the half a roll, mixed dates with all those better dates, and then you get, yeah, you get the 4 graded ones. I mean, I got a fair number in mind. We can actually take these into wholesale. These BU ones, I mean, the common dates, they probably the better dates, they give us a little bit more, like that 97 Philly, but the common dates, we can take those in 64, 63, as long as they're that nice. They're paying us like, I mean, they're paying us at least $48 for those. Um, at the better dates, they're probably paying a little more, like 60. I mean, I could take these to wholesale and get probably goddamn 600 out of this stack. It's just like I don't know what everybody else is just chilling though. We're just chilling. Nobody's even got an offer. Yeah, I mean, Call Morgans in the shop right now are selling for 30. Right, and those are going to be all common dates, and they are going to be call to death, bro. They are going to be bad. They're bad shape. Awesome, buddy. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll be on. Like I say, I do one every. I at least do one a weekend. Um, but look, check out for me sometimes during the week. Sometimes I'm able to get one together. Sometimes I do 2 a weekend. It really just depends on how much product I can get and how easily I'm moving it, how quickly it's moving. So you got minimum $500 here. Okay, so 450, 550, another 550 in the slabs. So you got 1050 in Morgans, and then you got 1050 in Morgans, and then you got this bad boy right here, 1050 plus 145, 1150, 1195. Call it 1200. The book's $40. 1240. No, not today, my friend. Thank you for asking, though. There you go. You take it all. Whole table. Get some people that ain't scared of those type numbers right there. I'd love to be able to just splash out tables for y'all, bro. But we gotta get some people in here that actually can afford to buy tables. Right? We gotta get somebody that can afford to buy the table in here, or at least somebody that can afford to throw a number. Oh my god, bro. This is the slowest I have ever been on here, ever, bro. This would be the worst stream I've ever had in my entire Whatnaughtian life here. 14 BU Morgan dollars, chat. 4 of them graded, 10 of them raw, 5 of them 10 being better dates, better conditions. The other ones being common dates, still, 63s, Alright. If you'd like to see everything again, I can show everything again. Trying to sell, stuff as a group if I can. If I can't, we make an offer on an individual item, that's fine. I can't keep sitting here and sweating my ass off if nobody wants anything. This is the only coin. So all of these raw Morgans, they came out of an actual wrapped mixed date Morgan dollar roll, right, at the shop, right? I have 10 of them here. The other 10 we already sold. We have, okay, so this is the only one I marked a 4 plus. This is a 85.0. It's 150 PCGS price guide. We have one I marked a 64. This is a 97 Philly. 97 Philly. 97 Philly. That is 185 in a 64 PCGS price guide. We have an 1890 Philly. Better date. 175 in a 60 PCGS. 1890 Philly. Also a 64 grade range, 175 PCGS. 86 Philly, 64 115 PCGS. 19040, 64 115 PCGS. 19010, have that marked to 63 100 PCGS. 283 O's, marked 63 90 PCGS. And 181 Philly, a little bit better date there, marked 62 90 PCGS. So you got 90 PCGS, 90, 90, 100, 115, 115, 175, 175, 185, and 150 PCGS price guide on those 10. Does anybody have an offer on those 10? Also have these slabs. You have this in a fatty, 98.0. Some peripheral, beautiful toning coming in. Scans for 150. You have this peripheral toner right here, 1900, 64 in a fatty. This also scans for 150. You have this 82 Philly and a PCGS, better date. Scans also for 150. And then you have this one that has the DMPL reverse and the regular obverse. Scans for 115. Got 150 marked on it. Just because I really like that coin a lot. That is the strangest thing to me. How can like one side be the oldest die in the world and the other side be like the newest die in the world? That is so wild to me. And then you've got this Unk Details bar recorder. 145 bucks. 295 is PCGS price in details grades. It's going back grades, you know, because it's details. Anybody have any offers? I swear, if I show that stack of Morgans one more freaking time, I'm gonna lose it. And nobody says a freaking number. You do realize like worst ones fucking go for like you guys do watch Whatnot, right? These 10 Morgans, chat, how much? Come on now. 10 BU Morgans, mixed dates. 150 PCGS, 170 or 185, 175, 175, 115, 115, 100, 90, 90, 90. It's PCGS price. Do I add all that up? Do I need to add all that up? I guess we need to get more detailed, huh? We need to get more detailed. You guys need to know the exact PCGS total on those coins right there. Is that what you need? We need more exactives? I got you. I mean, they're memorized now in my head, so we can do that for you. PCGS price guide total on this stack is $1,285, almost $1,300 grading potential. Nobody has an offer on that $1,300 stack right there. It seems a little ridiculous to me. Guys, this is how much it is, okay? This is how much it is retail graded in that 10 stack. Retail graded, this is what your number would be, okay? Okay, so what do we do? What do we do, right? How do we figure out the raw, right? How do we figure out what we pay? If it's worth this much graded, how do we figure out what we pay for them raw? How do we figure it out? Oh, wow, that was hard. That was hard. We cut it in half. That was real hard. So this is the number what I should be selling those 10 coins for. Based on what coins are in there and what condition they're in. That number right there. That's not what I need for them. That's still not even what I need for them. Offer. That makes sense. Just an offer that makes sense. Just an offer that makes sense. Can anybody do that for me? I'm going to bless you if you do so. Because ain't nobody here. Nobody can afford it. So if you can, I'm going to bless you. Everybody's chilling right now. Ain't nobody here. I don't see a single name in there that buys from me. Except for that one. There we go. We got one there. Von Breckel. What's up, Von? I don't know, guys. 10 Morgan dollars. Graded, they would be worth $1,285. Cut that number in half. It's $642. That's not even what I need for them. Not even what I need for them. That would be like $64 a coin. That is not what I need for them. That is not what I need for them. That is not what I need for them. But you have a potential, if you grade them all, to have 1,280. Okay? It's really that simple. You've got this one I have marked. This is the only one marked 64 plus. This is a 85.0, 150 PCGS price guide. Got 97 Philly here, 64, 185 PCGS price guide. 1890, 64's 175 PCGS. Another 1890, 64, 175 PCGS. 86 Philly, 16 PCGS. 1904 64, 115 PCGS. 1901 63, 100 PCGS. 83 two of them in 63, 90 PCGS. And a 81 Philly, better date, 62, 90 PCGS. All those coins graded, PCGS price is $1,285. 10 coins. Cut that number in half, you're at $642. That's technically what I should sell those coins for. Use simple math like that. But I do not need $642 for those 10 coins. I do not need $642. I need what our wholesalers would offer us. That's what I need. I need at least what our wholesalers offer us from you guys. So instead of taking it to somewhere where it might get melted, I'd rather sell it to you guys. But I would sell it to you for the same fucking price. Does anybody want to hear the price? Does anybody have an idea of the price? Does anybody have an offer? Or are we all just window shopping? I'm the window shopper. Enemy window shoppers. Look, I'm gonna run this whole table at a stupid price. Let's see if anybody's even paying attention. So all of those right there are 1285 graded, just those 10 Morgans. You got this that scans 150, this that scans 150, that scans 150, this that scans 115, this coin that's worth 300 out 295 graded. Okay? 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 You guys with me? You ready? You guys ready? This is the whole table. Let's see if anybody's smart. If anybody's smart. $200 under wholesale. Nope, ain't nobody smart. Okay, cool. Everything on the table. We'll show it all again. All right, so these are marked. So these all came out of a wrapped roll. There's 10 of these BU Morgans. They came out of a BU wrapped roll that had mixed dates. Okay, and then we put them in these flips. I marked them with what condition I think they are and what PCGS prices. That's not what I need for these coins. They're just marked that so you have an idea. So we can do math, right? 850, this is the only one I have marked as 64 plus. That would be 150 PCGS. You got 97 Philly and a 4, that's 185 PCGS. Two 1890s here and a 64, those are both 175 PCGS. You got an 86 Philly, 64, that's 115 PCGS. You got a 19040, 64 is 115 PCGS. A 19010, 64 is also 115 PCGS, or 100 PCGS. Last three are 90, two 83 O's and 63, those are 90 PCGS. And then the 81 Philly better date and a 60 PCGS. All of these 10 coins added up together, PCGS price is $12.85. You cut that number in half because they're raw. You got this number right here, $6.42, just to give you an idea. Okay, and then you've also got this right here, 98064 peripheral toning. This is in a fatty, scans for 150. 1964 in a fatty, also peripheral toning, also scans for 150. You've got this barber quarter right here that is obverse cleaned. If it was, so it's unk details, a 60 would be 340, so you go back to AU 58, that's 295, and then you cut that number in half because it's raw. 145 is what I would sell that for. And then you've got this coin is the only slab that scans for less than 150. This has amazing deep mirrors on the back and not on the front. 64 scans for 115. This guy right here, the 82, a little bit better date, that scans for 150. Three slabs scan for 150, and this one scans for 115. I want to say at wholesale on everything would have been $1,200. So that's why I ran it at 1,000, seeing if I could get anybody that off the top of their head was on what I was sniffing there. So I mean, 642 is what I should sell this stack for. I don't need anywhere near that. The slabs, 450, 595, right? 450, 550, put up 565. Okay, 560 scan on the slabs. So you got 565 is scan on the slabs. 1285 if these were graded, these Morgans, and a 300 if it's graded, 295 I mean on the barber quarter. Plus the book up here that's from 1959, New York, before Dansko and Whitman with the slides. Those sell for $40 on eBay. So technically you've got minimum 1240 there. All right, one more time, chat. I can't run it this cheap. I can't keep running it this cheap. I don't care how you do your math. I don't see why we don't have a bid on this. Unless you're adding these as Cole Morgans, they're not Cole. And we can take a closer look at them too, because I just showed them really quickly. We didn't even really show them. They've all got everything you need to be 64s. These ones that I have marked as 4s. All the ones I have marked as 3s have everything you need. I don't really get what the dilemma here is. Like I say, these all came out of BU rolls, guys. These came out of a BU roll, Nick States. Wrapped BU roll. I don't remember from where, but do know it was a wrapped BU roll. I know, crazy deal. Literally just trying to get my money out. Literally just trying to get my money back out so we can go get more coins. Really, bro. I mean, y'all are here. Y'all are here, but I don't hear anything. I don't hear any numbers. I don't hear any questions. I don't hear any offers. I don't hear any haggling. Isn't that what we're here to do? Haggle? Y'all don't haggle? Y'all just go with the first number, let it go? Let it rip, tater chip? Funny part is I can go take these and get 48 a piece for these, like if I just go to Baltimore, go to the wholesale place. They actually will probably give me 60 for these better ones, the better dates. the 4 better dates that are in there. I know, bro. It's insane, bro. I don't get it, bro. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong, bro, or like what I need to do. I can't do a backflip or anything. I can't do anything special. All I can do is ask for an offer. All I can do is give you the value to the best of my ability, give you an idea until you make an offer. That's all I can do. I can't do anything past that. I'm not like magic. I can't put money in y'all's accounts. I can't, you know what I mean? I'm not magical or anything. I wish I was. I wish I was like the little leprechaun dude, you know, like the horror movies. Like, he's got like all that gold and shit at the end of the rainbow. I don't have all the gold at the end of the rainbow or anything. All I can do is give you the best offer to the best of my ability. If it's not good enough, that's why I say make an offer. It's really like, I really, he's begging over here right now at the moment, like just to fucking sell this shit at what I fucking bought it for. It's a little insane. I've been doing that for 3 weeks now, Chad. I can't keep doing this. I can't keep fucking sitting here and like freaking fighting y'all tooth and nail to buy shit that's fucking liquid. I really don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. Fighting tooth and nail to sell fucking liquid stuff. I know. I got. I know that's a. I mean, like I say, if anybody in here's got money, all it takes is an offer. I'm either gonna say yes or no, and I might just say yes. At the rate we're going over here, I'd like to at least get one sale today, so I know I'm not like completely broke next week. I don't usually buy like $1,200 shit. I'm not going to be able to sell any of them. That doesn't make any sense. Exactly. I don't get it either. They're selling these same coins for $50 more than I am. Same exact coins. If they're the raw ones, they're selling them for $20 more. If they're those graded ones, they're selling them for $50 more. Back to back to back to back to back to back all day long. All day long. But it's because they started it at $1, right? So it's got to be a better deal. It don't matter what it starts as, it matters what it ends at, right? If y'all don't learn anything from me, learn that. It don't matter what it starts at, it matters what it ends at. Right? Yep. It is what it is. It's always something. I'll be here though. I ain't going nowhere. I'm dedicated, as you can tell. That's what it takes, man. As a small streamer, dedication. Yeah, no problem, bro. So it is slightly cleaned obverse. Let's get a little bit more light on her. Slightly wiped obverse. 1916. Beautiful reverse. Nothing wrong with that guy. What do I have? So, Unk Details is what I have it marked. This is AU58. So MS60 is 340 PCGS. So I went back some grades to get the AU58 because it's actually going to be details. That would be 295 graded PCGS price. I have it marked 175, but I would actually cut this price in half since it's raw. So 145 is what I would charge for that. And believe me, I don't mind keeping this because I'll actually just throw it in my book. Exactly. You gotta take the good with the bad. Yeah, it's just, good book coin, beautiful book coin, 1960s. So it's your last year barber quarters. And the thing with the barber quarters, man, is they are very scarce nowadays. So out of 1.7 million minted, PCGS knows of only 7,000 in all grades that still exist. So out of 1.7 thousand, you know, just hard, 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 hard. Yeah, this is one where like okay, it's cleaned. Abras is a little cleaned, but it's one where it doesn't matter. That's the reason why I bought this. Yeah, yep. Here, I don't know. What do I need to start it at? I said 145. Here, can we make a sale today? Can we make one sale today, please? That would be speg freaking tacular. That would be speg freaking tacular. Come on, chat. Come on, chat. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. What are we doing over here? What are we doing over here? What is that? That was $20 off? How about $30 off? What are we doing over here, man? The $295 coin in a holder, guys. $295 coin in a holder. $295 coin in a holder. 1916, last year bar recorder. Only 7,000 left. All grades. God damn, man. Well, what do collectors buy stuff for? Jeez. Fuck. 10% of value or what? Look, Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know what the fucking run this thing at. I just ran it like uber cheap. I think I even had an offer over that. I showed it earlier. Oh, fuck, man. Trying to give stuff away over here. Can't even give stuff away. Can't even give it away. Can't even give it away. That's crazy to me, bro. That is insane to me, bro. Send it in, get it in a holder. You got a $295 coin. No, I don't really get the dilemma here. Yeah, collectors usually are the ones that buy more, pay more. Sellers are the ones that try to rip me a new asshole. Oh, I appreciate that, buddy. Oh, and don't. I wasn't like bashing on you or anything. I've been having a rough time. I ain't sold nothing. I've been on here for like 3 hours. We sold one thing and the payment didn't go through. It's like, wow, dude. Like, really? I've sold this same amount of stuff in 15 minutes on a Saturday morning before. Like, I don't really. I don't really get what the major malfunction is. Why what not's not sending me P. Oh, I get that, bro. I get that. Hey, if I was trying to trick you, would I tell you it's cleaned? I just go like this and be like it's uncirculated or it's AU. I'm just asking, just asking. Because I could have very easily done that, yeah, like everybody else does. But I'm not like everybody else. I'm not here to just rip you guys off. I'm here to give y'all good deals so you come back next week. So you'll be here next week. So I don't have this problem. I mean, I'm going to have this problem either way because it's just slow. But, you know. And I'm a small streamer, bro. I'm not like friends with all these big streamers. They really don't like me because I speak too much truth. I speak too much truth. I tell too many people what's actually going on. You get that? I tell too many people what's going on. That's why nobody's in my stream. Nobody big raged me. Because they look at me like a threat. Because I tell the truth. Because I'm honest. because I get upset when I see people get ripped off. That's why I'm not big and popular. I'm too transparent. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm sure you have, bro. I recognize your name a little bit. I reckon him too, actually. I think he's bought from me before too. But yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just I try to be transparent with you guys to the best of my ability. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I support streams too. I mean, and I mean, I don't always. Sometimes I just support a stream to support a stream. I bought a coin the other day that definitely wasn't worth what I paid for it, but you know, um, it was close. It was close enough, and I wanted to support. So I mean, it is what it is. This is a 98O MS64 and a fatty. Nice peripheral toning. Scans for 150. Some beautiful peripheral toning coming in from the holder. Can we get an offer on this? 98.0, a little bit better date. Still a common date, but a little bit better than your common. That's what I hunt for. If I can get a little bit better date, I'm gonna grab that over a common. I appreciate you guys, man. I definitely do. See, you know, and I appreciate the people that come in that ain't got money, because it's, you know, as long as you guys hang out, y'all talk. This scans for 150. What do I run it for, chat? What do I run this for? Big streamers would be like, monster toner. Look at that monster toner. It's got needs a CAC sticker right yesterday. Monster in a fatty. That means you pay $50 more than scan. This is scan. You got to pay me $200. Right? 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 No. No. You don't pay me no motherfucking scan or over. Why the fuck you pay scan or over? Don't be doing that, chat. Don't be paying scan or over, bro. Don't be paying scan or over on NGC fatties. I just saw it this morning. Same kind of coin. Actually, a more common date. Same exact thing. No toning. Go for $200 because it was in a fatty. It was actually 225, and I was like, how the fuck did he get that much for it? And I almost threw up. And then we've got this one, 1900. It was more like this one. This is actually a common date, 1900. Beautiful cheek. These need to go to CAC, actually. I'm not even gonna bullshit. All right, this got beautiful peripheral toning. Some crazy colors coming in down here on the bottom. Also scans for 150. This coin right here scans for 150. That's not with toning. That's none of that. It's not in a fatty NGC. None of that. None of that is in the scan price. Scan 50. Do I sell it? What do I scan? I sell it for more than scan, like everybody else, like all the big streams that started at $1, but it goes for more than scan because they wrote too big a number on it to start out with and put higher than scan number on it, and then everybody's confused and everybody ends up paying more. No, we're gonna pay less. 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 We pay less. We no toner tax, no holder tax, lower than it scans at. Easy buy, chat. Yeah, right. All right, you want them both? You can sell them both too. Sell them both too. How about this one? This coin right here, 1882, better date. A little bit better date right there, baby. You don't see that 82 Philly all the time, right? You see the 81S, you see the 80S, you see the 1900, you don't see this one as often. Okay, that's why I scan even on PCGS is 150 on this coin and a 64. All right, a little bit of cool toning on the back. Boom, bada bip. And what I'm running these at is basically 70%, which should be wholesale. I don't really quite understand what we're doing over here. This coin scans for 150, running at 125. If you buy all the slabs, maybe I even do it even cheaper. You buy them all, we do it even cheaper. You buy the whole table, we do it way cheaper. Simple as that. We're trying to mix it up here. We're gonna try something different. I guess we gotta go a little fast paced for you guys. A little fast paced. You know, you guys don't like it to slow down and actually be able to look the coins up or anything. That's not fun. You'd rather have 200 people to bid against and end up paying over retail and never come back to whatnot. That's funner, you know what I mean? Let's see. All 4 slabs. How much, chat? See if anybody can handle this right here. All 4 slabs. All 4 slabs. All 4 slabs. All 4 of them. All 4 of them. 2 NGC fatties with peripheral toning. 64s, both scanned for 150. This guy right here with the DMPL reverse scans for 115. This guy that scans for 150. You got 3 coins that scan for 150. That's 450 scan plus 115. That's 565 scan right here. 565 scan. How much, chat? 565 scan. You guys pay for 565 scan. Let's hear it, chat. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. You speak up. Whoever gets it first. Whoever gets it first. That's how it works. You can't have buyer's remorse or be sweating it over here, man. You gotta be quick. You gotta take the deal when it's here. If you don't take it's here, you know, somebody else will. That's how it always works, right? My table always sells, right? For the past 2.5 years, right? Doing coins, right? Coins always gone at the end of the stream, ain't it? I wonder why. I wonder why my coins are always gone at the end of the stream. Maybe only 2 shows out of thousands of shows have the coins not been gone at the end. This might be one of them, bro, because you guys ain't even got offers. Nobody has a number. Nobody knows. We're just like totally like we're doing some type of trigonometry right now. The non-slabbed ones, it really just depends on the dates. But like if you bought them all right now, it's $12.75 worth that they're graded, right? Cut that in half, that's $6.40 or something like that. Okay, I would sell these for more. That would be like 63 a coin. That's not what I would sell these for, though. If you bought all of these, I would do a crazy ass price of like, I would say like $48. $48 a piece is what we can take them wholesale right now, and they'll buy all of these from us for. So $48 is what I would do on that. That would be $480 for that 10 stack. $480 for that 10 stack. These guys here, let's say you took all of these. Yeah, like right now, if you took all these, that was what was that? 565. Yeah, I mean, I ran everything for 1,000, so I mean, I ran everything for 1,000, so I mean, that kind of gives you an idea. 40 a piece on these.
I mean, we sell like AU ones for 35, so getting ones that are 64, it could be 64s and 63s for 40. I mean, it's a pretty fucking good deal. Especially you got a couple in there that are 175 graded, one that's 185 graded, one that's 150. You got money sitting in there. But gotta have money sitting in the account. Gotta go pull a credit card out, you know? Gotta have that money. Oh, gotta use them afterpays, man. You gotta use that afterpay. You buy this whole table and just make payment on it. That's what people are doing, bro. I swear. Some of these big buyers on here, man, they're buying all this stuff with credit, bro. They're just like, but they smart. They know what they're doing. They buy what. Once you know, like I do, once you can look at a coin and know its value just by looking at it, have like value head. That's when I would say you can go to those streams where they start at $1. You get what I'm saying? But for beginners, I would say be very careful with that if you cannot evaluate on the fly. If you cannot evaluate on the fly the value of what you should be bidding max for that coin, and you have no time to look it up, I don't suggest that for new buyers. Afterpay, yeah. I just saw that the only reason I say that is because I just saw it asked me to set, like, I guess I have it in my Apple Pay or whatever, and it was like it asked me, I don't know, it asked me, it said no more PayPal on here. Did anybody else get that for buying on here? It said like I couldn't buy with PayPal anymore, and it told me to set up a new card, which I use Cash App too, so I guess I'll have to do that. But I don't know, it was just weird. I was like, what? And it was like, so I set it up to Apple Pay, and it said something about I have Afterpay in there. I was like, oh shit, I might have to use that. Yeah, yeah, it's weird. Did you get that? Did anybody else get that? I literally, it was like a little notification this morning. Like I was in the app, like watching a stream, and it like popped up. It was like no more PayPal. But I will say this: I think I was in a different section. I wonder, I don't know. Maybe that had something to do with it because I feel like when I was in the coin streams, it didn't say shit about it. And then like I ended up in like a card show or something, and it was like, hey, no more PayPal. I was like, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Willis? Okay, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't affect our section, or it was just a weird one-off thing. All right, guys. I guess I'm gonna get off of here, bro, because I have wasted like 4 hours of my life sitting here with not a single offer, not a single offer. And if you ain't seen the show before, you can check feedback. I mean, like I say, I've been selling coins on here for 2.5 years now. I have plenty of feedback. You know, everything ships out within 1 business day. I don't know what else. Appreciate you, brother. You take care too, my friend. Oh God, man, y'all are stressing me out, bro. Stressing me out.
Zero.
The fuck, man?
00.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro.
The efficiency of fungal decomposition is best seen when observing the decomposition of forest litter, in which, among many organisms, fungi, both larger and microscopic ones, play a leading role.
All right, guys. $50 wholesale table. I can't go lower than fucking $1,000 for it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't be more than $250 under wholesale. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Good lord, man. This app, bro. This app has gotten ridiculous, bro.
The pathogenic fungi in question attack many
Act like we're supposed to. Everybody's supposed to get shit at like 80% off or something. Not realistic at all. $200 under gray sheet, under wholesale. That's not even gray sheet. That's wholesale. What I can take that shit down to Baltimore for, somewhere where they melt the shit. Like I really don't. I don't fucking get you guys, bro. I really don't get you guys at all, bro. I'm gonna get off of here because I've wasted 4 or 5 hours without a single offer. So I'm just not in the mood anymore. Not in the fucking mood. Just totally uncalled for. Completely uncalled for. $85.0. I marked all these with the condition I assume they're in. 150 PCGS. Not what I'm selling it for. 97 Philly, better date. In a 64 condition. 185 PCGS. 1890 in a 64. 175 PCGS. 1890 in a 64. 175 PCGS. Let's see, this is a 86 Philly, 115 PCGS in a 64. 19040, 115 PCGS in a 64. 19010 in a 63, 100 PCGS. 83.0, two of them in the 63 condition, 90 PCGS. 81 Philly, better date, 62, 90 PCGS. 1275 PCGS grading potential in those 10 coins. Anybody got an offer on those 10 coins? You'll be amazed at how low I will take an offer at. Take a swing at it. Take a swing at it. How low you think I'm selling those? They literally came out of a legit wrapped BU roll, mixed dates, Morgan dollars, old roll. They literally came out of an old roll. How much for those 10 Morgans right there? How much? Ooh, don't offer so fast, chat. Don't offer so fast. Don't offer so fast, chat. Yeah, fuck this shit. I'm getting the fuck off of here. Just pissing me the fuck off. That's all the fuck they're doing. Pissing me the fuck off. And I'm sweating my fucking balls off in here, bro. Did they turn the fucking heat on or what? Jesus Christ. I could run this shit for $1 and ain't nobody would fucking know. Ain't nobody fucking here. Yeah, I'm just waiting.